Hey guys, we're back here with a video on gear, alright? We know when you first start RVing, it can be really difficult to figure out where you need to put your money. There's so many things that might be needs, other things that might be wants, and some that are like luxuries, and it's hard to tell where those lines are, where some begin and others end.
Yeah, we already did a video on the needs, the essential things you have to have before you can go anywhere in your RV. This video, though, is just the wants, things that'll make your life easier.
Things that we think you are gonna want. Hang tight, we'll show you in a second.
All my life I've barely spoken. Your words have been so broken. I've been under your hypnosis. Why did I sip that potion?
Okay, we're back here with the video on wants, the gear that you are gonna want, or at least we think you're gonna want. Yeah, like we mentioned in the other video, toilet paper should go in the toilet, but wipes have to go in a trash can. So we bought these small little trash cans. We got a link on there, and it fits right beside the toilet in our rig, so toilet paper can go in there. And it's got a nice lid, so it's a little more discreet, and that's good. Really important there. Listen, we don't want you looking like trailer trash, okay? Just because you're in a trailer does not mean you don't need trash cans. Trailer trash cans. You need trailer trash cans. Put that on your list. Hey, we mentioned before that getting a water filter for your rig is really important. That's on your needs list for sure. However, ours came with a whole house filter, an Evo Camco filter, and we decided to add an extra one, mainly because we don't really like the smell of sulfur or lead or any other toxic chemicals, but you might be different. But it's really important for us to have that second filter. So we were staying in a place that had really bad water, and the one filter just wasn't doing it for us. Right. So we went ahead and got a second filter, same type, the Camco Evo filter, and put that in line. And then I got two different types of filters. One is more of like a granulated, real small filter, and another one that filters out bigger stuff. So that way it doesn't completely cut down your water pressure. The first filter can get the bigger stuff, and then the water goes through, and the second one gets the smaller stuff. So pretty self-explanatory, but that's important because Lord knows that pressure is already a challenge when it comes to RV showers. So don't cut that pressure down, but get you some good filters so your water doesn't smell like you know what.
We've already talked about water hoses and water, but this is a little bit different. We love to have an extra water hose with a sprayer, and this really comes in handy for rinsing things out, washing the truck, RV, whatever you need it for.
Spraying neighbors, they get too close. Hey, people walk through your site, they need to learn. Tough love, people. Spray them as they walk through. You didn't hear that from us though. Don't mention that. It's just our secret.
With these hoses, we have quick connects, and that is awesome.
Yeah, let's go on to quick connects. Now listen, I'm gonna tell you, this is my all-time favorite purchase. I'm almost in my entire life. This thing has made my life so convenient. Here it is, okay? It's a quick connect, and they usually come in groups of like 2 or 6 or something. You connect one side to whatever you wanna connect it to, like the hose, sprayer. The spigot, the sprayer, and then you put this on the other side, and it's a very quick connect. Look at that, just connects right in with water. So like in our unit, we have a very, very small compartment where all the hoses go in, and we have the filter, the extra filter in there, and things can get really tight. And I hated whenever we had to flush, I'd have to connect the hose in with getting my fingers in that tight spot and then undo it and redo it, and my knuckles would bleed, and I hated it. And so now I put these quick connects on everything. So it's got a receiver in there. When I go to flush those tanks, literally turn this on, connect it in, boom, switch it to the next tank, no big deal. And again, you can connect your sprayer or anything else that you want to connect it to, that's legally that you can connect it to, and voila. These are amazing. I think you're gonna want one. That's why it's on the want list. I'm saying. Oh, one other thing on the water category, it wasn't an Indian accent. It wasn't quite New York.
I don't know what it was.
It was British New Jersey. That's what my British New Jersey accent.
I don't know.
All right, so listen, other thing is a pressure regulator for your water, all right? We've gotten to a lot of places that have really, really low pressure, honestly more than high pressure, so I don't know that it's really a safety concern for your faucets. I heard that before we started traveling. I haven't found that to be an issue, but let me tell you what's helpful. If you have a pressure regulator on there, then when you're using your water regularly, you'll know exactly how long you can take a shower before things start filling up. Right. And in the instance you do get to a place that just opens up the pressure all of a sudden, you're not gonna blow anything up or mess anything up in your RV, okay? But a pressure regulator is really fairly inexpensive. I would suggest getting the one you can adjust. There's one that you can get that's just a solid thing, and you don't adjust it, it just cuts the pressure down. I haven't found that to be very helpful, but the one that you can actually adjust and see the pressure is very helpful. So get one of those, and that'll help you be consistent overall. And again, you can go, how many showers can our family go through? If the water pressure changes drastically and it's a lot harder pressure, that means a lot more water is coming out in a short amount of time. So if you're thinking that you might only have to dump every 4 days and then you get to really high pressure, it might cut that down to 2 days because showers are just taking that much more water. So pressure regulators are beneficial in many ways, but that is one of them. Get you a water pressure regulator. Okay, you're gonna sacrifice a lot of things when you start living an RV lifestyle. For instance, you're gonna have to say RRV and you're gonna have to say fifth wheel, and that's really difficult, okay? But you should not have to give up good smelling, your good smelling house, a comfortable experience, and our experience was really raw in the beginning.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
Yes, and we were doing all the right things. We thought we did the drop-ins, we were cleaning out the tanks.
They've done studies, you know. 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
But then we found the gas vent topper, and that really changed it for us.
Yeah, what happens is you install it, air blows in through this little thing and blows the fumes out, and while you're driving down the road, air can get in and just helps those fumes to go somewhere other than your inside of your RV. And I'm telling you, it was amazing again, and we really love that good smell in an RV. Go get the RV toppers. Thanks.
All right, there you go. That is our list of wants.
And now it's your list of wants. Like we mentioned, the wants in our category here are things that you can live without, but we think you're really gonna want. And the next one we're gonna do is talking about the luxury items, ones that you probably don't want, you may not think you need, but you're gonna wanna have them because it makes life so much easier when you're living on the road in an RV, okay? So stay tuned for those. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell so you know when that comes out, and we'll see you next time.